It is a transformative program, and a program that really leaves you with greater confidence about what's possible and how you can navigate the twists and turns in what can be an extraordinarily complicated journey.
I don't have access to these kinds of mentors, despite being around brilliant leaders all the time.
Our students, our faculty, our communities are diverse, and higher education has a responsibility to have leadership that looks like and understands the communities that we serve.
The Academic Leadership Institute is an attempt to actually bring together aspiring leaders across the academy, folks who imagine themselves one day becoming maybe a provost or a president or chancellor of a university. So what we try to do over a 4.5-day period is introduce them to the questions, starting with themselves. How do you walk into the role, the job, and the title?
The first session, we had a group of folks who had been senior leaders, presidents, both current and former. They talked about all the twists and turns in their journeys and frankly some of the failures, things that didn't turn out the ways they might have hoped, and the kind of level of vulnerability and honesty in that moment completely set the tone for what could be, I think, an honest conversation.
And also it creates, the most important thing I think is a network, not just the network of the incredible faculty we have, because it's a who's who of people that come through to teach at the Institute. So you don't only get those assets, but you get the asset of this incredible network of peers that you leave here with as well.
Someone asked, when do you know when to reach out to this network? How do you use this network? And the response was, when you've reached the end of your knowledge, right? And that was really important, especially in a room of academics and higher ed professionals.
I think anytime I hear from successful leaders about the challenges that they have to navigate, I know I benefit from it. So once I graduated, I knew I was going to try to find any way to come back. And being a faculty member means trying to give back, which is also important. But I'm also here to learn, right? We're constantly learning every day, even if what we're learning is something we knew before and forgot. And so I think I try to keep coming back because it's that boost. It gives you a sense of all the kinds of really important questions that day to day you sometimes forget to ask of yourself and your colleagues.
I think I've also become a lot more thoughtful about the arc of my own career and what I want that to look like. And I think I have a sense of choices now and possibilities, and I think an overall sense that one can curate what those choices and possibilities look like over the course of time. So I'm very grateful to ALI for those insights.
It is incredibly important to have access to leaders who care about diversity, equity, and inclusion. At the Academic Leadership Institute, you can tell that folks are really intentional about who they put in the room, how they hold space for you in the room, how they leave doors open for you in the room, and make sure I am also leaving doors open for everybody who is coming behind me as well.
If we in higher ed are declaring that we are here to educate the world, to make the world a better place, to improve life opportunities, we better be prepared to welcome the world to our campuses. We better be prepared to welcome people from all different kinds of experiences to our campuses, because that's the way we're going to make sure we're making the world better. This is about opening the door for the next generation and doing good work.